We're back. Today we have the RX Moc 3.0 by Salomon. We've got the box. Cottage Core is a collection released by Salomon, and they ended up releasing a couple of different models in this collection. Today I have the RX Moc 3.0, and here it is. A really nice lightweight model by Salomon. As you can see, some creams, a little bit of green, even a touch of like a peach or like a salmon color here in the back. Really lightweight. Salomon considers these after sport. What they mean by after sport is after physical activity or workout. They're kind of what you would put on after that, of course, while you're recovering. So very lightweight, super comfortable, easy to slip on, no laces. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, comfort is like everything right now. Trump's design, Trump's style, but don't get me wrong, these can look very stylish. I would say in a more like athleisure or athletic kind of way. So let's get into it. Looking at the side of the shoe, you've got some Salomon branding here in the back, as well as on the front here with the Salomon Lab. We've got two pull tabs, one in the front and one in the back. Again, some more hits of branding on these, but it's pretty subtle overall. Then the upper, you'll notice, is mostly made out of mesh. There is a what feels like leather kind of toe cap here. And to be honest, this is a very sturdy kind of firm material. They do have another model of these where the front is suede. So you might see the RX 3.0 suede. That's the main difference between this model and that. And then you have that same leather-like material here in the back. This one is a little less firm. So I'm assuming they might have something underneath here kind of giving this structure, versus this one, they left a little bit thinner, a little bit softer, so it's easier to get on and off your foot. Got a bit of a springy but firm kind of midsole. Feels supportive, doesn't feel too soft, but it also doesn't feel too hard, if you know what I mean. Very breathable upper, and you can actually kind of see different colored socks through this specific colorway in the mesh. Like let's say you're wearing a black pair of socks or a really bold color, you might see that somewhat through this mesh. So that is one thing to keep in mind with this Cottage Core colorway specifically. Again, really lightweight, very comfortable on foot. Again, this is kind of meant to be a rest and recovery type of shoe, but if you wanted to do walking or something like that in this shoe, honestly, it could definitely handle that. We've got a Contra Grip outsole with a decent amount of grooves for traction. Nothing too crazy or too special. This material does feel more like it's geared to be lightweight more so than durable. So I would keep that in mind. In terms of sizing, I went with a US 10, which is my true to size. These fit perfect. I would definitely not recommend sizing down at all in these. It would also make it harder to just fit through this actual opening in the shoe if you size down as well. So again, I would recommend sticking true to size, or maybe if you have wider feet, consider going up a half size. I've had no issue as far as that goes. This specific colorway, this is what we have for the insole. Looks kind of like a camouflage print in a sense, but you can kind of make out that there's flowers and some other plants kind of in this graphic. And then of course, just the Salomon here on the heel. Really not too much to this shoe, which is part of the beauty of it, honestly. I was looking for something to kind of replace the cane shoes that I have and did a review on, but I kind of just wanted something similar to that in a sense where it's super easy to slip on, lightweight, comfortable, slip it on and head out the door quickly without having to worry about laces or anything like that. And for that, these are absolutely perfect. So highly recommend. The price point, I think these retail at like $110. Ended up getting these from Nordstrom Rack for like $60. So $60 for me, that's honestly a no-brainer. Would highly recommend if you can get these on sale. But I think even at the $110 retail price, I really don't have an issue with that. As mentioned before, these do look really good in more of like an athleisure or an athletic kind of outfit. maybe even leaning a little bit towards like a technical or a Gorp core kind of style. I think these look great on foot, a clean, low profile kind of sneaker, and I'll definitely have some clips of that for you guys. All in all, really impressed with this sneaker, especially for the price point. Excited to get some wears into these as well. Would love to see Salomon release some more colorways in these, maybe a collaboration or two. I would definitely be interested in picking up more pairs. If you look at the mule version of these, they have some really interesting colorways with interesting color blocking. Love to see them incorporate more colorways like that on this version with the back. The mule is cool, but I prefer to have a back on my shoes so they're not always falling off, or I'm not trying to compensate with the way I'm walking to kind of keep the mule on my foot. So I definitely prefer these in that sense, and would definitely appreciate some different colorway options on these in the future. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the content and you made it this far in the video, please give me a like. Really goes a long way in supporting the channel, get more exposure here on YouTube. If you're interested in more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely more content for you guys to come. So appreciate you kicking it with me today. That's all I have. Peace.